know and I acknowledge that there's a serious nature of mental health, and there are people out here with, serious problems. Oh, shit. I might be just one of them. But sometimes we all can be a little off, you know what I'm saying? But there are people out here with serious mental issues, mental health issues. Others are using mental health as a cop out. They're trying to use it as a cop out for either scheming on a check or simply being lazy. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it like that, sometimes they're just scheming on a check just to be lazy. Plain and simple. I've seen people get a job, then claim mental health issues and don't work, or work whenever they want to, and the boss is cool with it. You know, that shit is crazy to me, you know? People out here faking the funk, claiming mental health. I'm crazy. I got these issues. I got that issue. We all got issues, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. YouTube Live and Facebook Live. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's one of those things to where people try to do anything they can do for a come up. You know? And all this medication out here, it ain't for everybody, you know? It's not for everybody. I seen kids that are just hyperactive, and their parents are quick to put them on Ritalin or some other type of drugs or whatever you or have you, in the name of my kid is just too active, hyperactive, and running around. Now, Facebook, this is the shit I be doing on YouTube. I do this on a normal, you know what I'm saying? But I figured I'd come to y'all and let y'all hear some of the stuff that I be talking about on my YouTube videos. Mind you, I know y'all still love the funny stuff where we be tripping. You still love the funny stuff where we be tripping. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to talk about this mental health being used as a weapon, you know? I beg parents, please, I'm begging you, to use medication with your children as a last resort. Use it as a last resort, people. Don't use it as your primary source of how you self-medicate your children, you know? Sometimes they might just need activity, not medication, not doped up. And nowadays they're trying to separate the parent from the child in terms of telling the child. No lie. They told my child that if you feel uncomfortable, we can tell your daddy to step out at any time so you can feel comfortable talking to us. If that ain't separating the child from the parent, I don't know what is. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to be separated from my children. Like I said, just because your child is hyperactive don't mean that they necessarily need medication. Maybe they need just another outlet. Y'all know that. But they want to crack down on the average dope dealer when I ain't gonna talk about nah, but Big Farm is out there, y'all. And they like their money. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Don't get me, don't get me, don't send your people to get me. Please don't. Please don't send your people to get me. We all have issues that we got to deal with. Nobody's perfect. Y'all got to realize that, man. I think a lot of people get it twisted and think if you, especially in your own little bubble, your own little space, your own little thing, you think you better than somebody. Mental health is real. You know, it really is. A lot of it comes from, for real, if you want to know in my opinion, a lot of it comes from people not wanting to hear the truth about themselves. Sometimes you don't want to hear the truth about yourself. You want to hear a lie. A lie sounds better than the truth to you. It really does. Sometimes you think people really care about your problems. I had a guy tell me one time, I'm ADHD. I told him the real. Even if his people didn't tell him or somebody didn't tell him, I told him straight up, the world don't give a fuck about your problems. For real. The real world don't. They don't care about that. Claiming you got mental problems or mental health problems. We all got issues that we got to deal with sometimes in life. And you got to deal with that in the best way accordingly. You really do. You know? You can't sit up there and think that another motherfucker is going to solve your problems for you. That's where we get a lot of things twisted in life. It's always somebody else's fault for what you ain't do. I'm guilty of that. I'm only human of flesh and blood. I'm made. What's going on, my peoples? My peoples on Facebook. Loretta, Tammy, Megan, what's going on? I appreciate y'all tuning in. For sure. You know, but the mental health thing is real because people will try to use that and flip it. And I think, you know, people claiming that mental health issues and PHAD or well, I said PHS, PTSD and all that trauma, I think it's a slap in the face to the real soldiers that's been in war and been in combat. They seen real death and destruction. And you know, you got people that claim that on just about everything. They claim that on just about everything. I got PTSD. I even seen a video of a cameraman that was filming homicides in Chicago, and he was talking about PTSD for filming this shit for 20 years. Motherfucker, that's your problem. I think the government is needing us to be hooked on government and not looking at the big picture. I think we don't look at the big picture a lot as a society. I think that we all pacify each other and we're not as tough as we used to be. People get offended easily, quickly, over the dumbest things sometimes. You know? It's like, yeah, why? You got upset with me? No. Sometimes you got to put on your big boy pants and grow up. We all got to do it. I'm not the best human being in the world, but I'm trying. Shit, that's all you can do sometimes, you know? Hey, Daphne. I like change, man. And sometimes we as a society and we as a whole, we can't deal with change. I know it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to deal with change. You don't know what the future holds if you change, so you want to revolt against it. And sometimes that's natural, but sometimes you got to embrace change. Change is good. We've always thrived off change as a society. We always have. But the people that use mental health as an issue, you know, I've seen people say plot and scheme ways to come up on a check. They want to come up on a check, y'all. And I understand. It is a thing. Work smarter, not harder. Remember that, y'all. Remember that, world. Work smarter, not harder. That is a thing. But some people don't take it a step further and they just say, I don't want to work at all. I'm going to get it off of any means I can. And I get it. I've been there in my life at one time. But you have to evolve and change and stop using mental health as a weapon. I mean, you know how many companies are back down for somebody saying, "Ooh, I got mental health issues." But you didn't say that on your application process, did you? You didn't say that then. So we got to stop using mental health as a crutch. Definitely. I usually end up on the shit. By this time, I'm usually chilling, really chilling. But I like coming to kick it with y'all on a midnight, not all the way midnight, but what I'm saying, on the late night. They do consider this late night on the East Coast, in case you didn't know. But all y'all suckers out there perpetrating the fraud, claiming mental health. I'm crazy. I can claim I'm crazy. I bet you. I bet you. I can get a check if I wanted to. Some people think I'm crazy for real. You better not say a goddamn word. No, Monique. Don't you come on here looking at me. I love my people's coming through and checking me out. You know what I'm saying? They're showing me love, and that's all it's about. Monique crazy as hell anyway. Them Davis women, y'all crazy. But I love you. Wow. But mental health is being used as a weapon in this society right now because motherfuckers know they can get away with it. They know that you can get away with saying, I got mental health issues. And people are hesitant to question that. Now, I don't know where that leads us as a society because it might lead to a doped up society, a pilled up society. I know people. You ask them why you use certain drugs. They said because I was prescribed that, like Xanax. Shit, one of those motherfuckers will slump me. One will slump me over. But I know somebody that sit up there and say they've done 6 just to keep them up. Now I know their tolerance is through the roof, but damn, that's enough for me. Clonopins too. People cry and claim, I'm prescribed these. Really? I guess if it's like that, then I stick with the traditional ones. Y'all know what they are. I don't want none of this manufactured dope, then, because it's crazy out here, man. And they really who came up with this fentanyl bullshit? You mix everything with fentanyl, motherfucker kill over. That shit's crazy. But like that, people say that deal that shit. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. They don't think about the consequences of that. They're just thinking about the money, and that's the fucked up part of the game, man. Just thinking about the money. I like when y'all tune in, man. It's all good. I appreciate that. Makes an old man feel good. But we have to deal with this mental health being used as a weapon in our society today, because a lot of people are default claim mental health and get their way when they really don't want to do nothing. That's the bottom line of it. They really don't want to do nothing. Shit. It's just crazy, man. You think that you try and work hard and try to do what you need to do, but you see somebody else say, oh man, I'm crazy. And they get their way or get pacified. You're like, damn, what the fuck am I working hard for? What am I really doing? What are we really doing? It's crazy out here, man, in the world today. Do y'all think society is breaking down? I hope not. I hope humanity is still left upon us, y'all. Because if not, then y'all looking at anarchy. Plain and simple. It's anarchy. There's gonna be anarchy in the streets. And to all y'all ones that wanted to defund the police, what the flying fugazi is you gonna do when it's anarchy out here? And they defunded the police. And these home invasions and these home invaders start coming down your street. Yeah, your street. You thought they were just gonna go down the other street. No, they coming down your street. What y'all gonna do then? Criminals don't give a fuck about your laws. They don't. Plain and simple. So all you gun grabbers and all that good stuff like that, you better take heed to that. The criminals don't care about them laws. That's good. That's good and gravy for them. They'll do what they need to do. But with all this mental health issue thing that's going on today in today's society, it seems like they're pushing you towards a breakdown. If so many people claim mental health, that only leads to a breakdown, right? I could be wrong. Who knows? But you can't keep using mental health as an excuse. It's a slap in the face to the people that really got mental health problems. There's some people out here that's really fucked up. You better not say me. You better not say me. But to that effect, it is some people out here with some real world issues that's going on upstairs in the head. And we got to look at that and take time to contemplate that we can't keep using mental health as an issue and a weapon if we really don't have mental health problems. Stop doing that, y'all, or you're gonna become lost. But anyway, I just want to holler at y'all. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Holler at y'all later. Peace out.